get this. So I'm going to start working on a big painting, and I'm sort of setting up, and so I thought I would just move the camera around and stuff to show you how my studio is sort of set up and how I'm working. And I also I'm going to take one of the underpaintings out from the rack there and then move this one back in. And I'll just sort of explain the process, because sometimes I think it's helpful for people to see what it's like to work in a studio. I have a bunch of photographs that you guys can look at, and that are in the post on my page just before this one, that sort of are a roundabout photograph, a series of photos that show what the studio looks like, okay? So, I have these clips on the painting that hold it to this easel. And maybe if I move the camera a little bit, you can kind of see how this works. I made these drying racks in my garage about 10-15 years ago. So I pre-made a bunch of underpaintings, and let me kind of show you how it sort of looks or works. I'll turn the camera around to do this. Let's see, can I turn it around while I'm watching? All right, so basically I set up this pre-made not pre-made. The canvas itself is a store-bought canvas that I have delivered from Dick Blick, and I did an underdrawing of the subject first. I'm going to be working off of my computer screen over here, okay? And I have it set up on this easel, and I'm going to show you how I sort of clamp it down to the easel. In order to get to the edge of the canvas, what I literally have to do is put the clamp onto the top of the canvas, not following over the lip. And the way that I keep it steady is I use this clamp. So I'm going to show you how I put the clamp on it to hold the canvas on here. This may not be working as well as I want as a live video, but here, I'm going to come around the back. So this is the clamp on the back, and basically what I just do is I put the clamp on there, and then it holds it. And then down at the base where it's sitting, I attach 2 more clamps so that it won't come off of the easel while I'm working. Okay, so let me show you what my setup consists of. So I have a computer on a music stand over here, and I have the painting on the easel, and this is the tabaret that I built out of an old shop setup, and here are the paints that I use. And yesterday I had finish the other big painting that I showed in the other live feed. If you go to my page, you can see that. And so I've pre-mixed a bunch of colors. And let me show you what kinds of paints I use. So what I've been doing is I've been getting this paint from Utrecht, big pints of it, but I also buy paint from another company called CAS Alkyd Pro. And sometimes what they do is they offer a deal where you can buy a quart of the white, which is an alkyd, it's fast drying, and they'll ship off a whole bunch of their discards of other cans. And so what I usually do is I buy those whenever they offer them, and they're usually like $100 or $200, and I buy up as many of the discard cans as I can, and then I plan a painting around it. And I also use tubes of paint, and I get those usually from Blick as well, but CAS also sells tubes of that. Okay, so I'm going to turn the camera off, or finish this video for a second, and then set up the tripod so that you can actually watch how I work on the painting. So if you want to keep watching, you can, after I finish this video, you can click back on my homepage, you know, on Facebook here, and go to the live feed that I'm going to offer up in about 5-10 minutes. And if you could send me a message and tell me if this is working for you. Let me just turn the camera around and show you what the studio looks like and where I'm working. There's the tripod in the foreground, there's the taboret, and there's the canvas, and there's the stretcher racks. Okay, so if you could send me a message and tell me if this is working for you, or if I should continue to keep doing this video, because it seems like it's a very tight space and I'm trying to do it live to show you what's going on. Thank you.